I've always been a mad drawer. I've always been the one in the class who can draw and been obsessed with drawing. And maybe it's something to do with being an only child. So lots of time spent on my own. And I used to draw. These are some more... Oh, these are just some different ideas for different characters. So this is Beryl trying on a Wonder Bra, which is too small for her. I don't know whether you can see that. Ba-doing. You have to do sound effects when you do animation. And then she gets, the idea is that at the end she's in a tangled knot. That's my final image, so my peg bar that's just become unsticky. I'll just stick that on there. So what I'm trying to do now is these are they're a bit straight on, you know, so I need to try and make her twist and turn a little bit more to get into that final position, because these are a bit straight, a bit boring. So I started doing this a while ago, and then since I've been doing more storyboarding and thinking more about camera angles and seeing things either from above or below, or you know, you can really play around with camera angles. It's really straight, you know, she's in the middle of the page, and she just sort of acts to camera. So I should have done it on a slight angle or something, and really exaggerated some of the movement a little bit more. But hey ho, there you go. So I've now created that as my last image, which is a little bit more exaggerated. And so, but the way I work is I'm going from that to that, so the later drawing is always on the top. Get a sheet of paper. So there's, and what I'll be doing now is working out the in-between position between those two drawings. So get my well-chewed pencil. Now, if this was just a straight in-between, you know, I just sort of bring the arm round where the arm starts there and ends there. So a middle position would be, you know, round about there. That arm starts there and goes in there, so the middle position would be somewhere in there. And again, working as loosely as this, because the quicker the better, because then if you make a mistake, you can just rub it out or redo the drawing, and you haven't spent ages doing it. You know, this way you're looking at the movement. You're not looking at it. Oh, what a gorgeous drawing! You know, you work into the drawing more when you're happy with the drawing, when it works as a piece of movement. So then that's probably all I do actually for now, just to check the movement, and then flick it. And you have to do the sound effects as you flick. Ooh, I'll make her hand come towards the camera. Trusty mirror. Okay, so I'll make it go. And that's the direction, so I'll pull my hand that way rather than that way, so it's dragging. Big hand. Got to be quite confident, I think, to work really in an exaggerated way, because when you do a drawing and you think, oh, that's really exaggerated, when you see it in the movement, it doesn't look exaggerated. So you really have to over-exaggerate it, and then it looks normal. So this is it, over-exaggerated. If it's no good, you can just do it again and again. It's straight. So I'll make her bend down, so she goes down. Down. And the hair goes up, because it's like follow-on animation. Bling. So that's my new in-between. That's how I animate. The other thing I use my mirror for is to check perspective. So I look at the drawing in the mirror, because then it's really hard to see your own bad drawing. You know, when you do a drawing, because you've created it, somehow it sort of looks okay. And then somebody else with a fresh pair of eyes will come along and say, oh, those legs are too short, or those eyes are wonky. And you go, no. But then when you look in the mirror and it gets twisted in an opposite direction, suddenly you see it as if you've got a fresh pair of eyes. And then you go, oh yeah, squashy legs, wonky eyes. So you've got to do it again.